how and when to use affirmative singular informal commands in Spanish.
What's an informal command?
Commands, or mandatos, are imperatives. They tell someone to do something. As in English, they're expressed in the second person or you form of the verb. Commands can be affirmative, as in do this, or negative, as in don't do this. And they can, of course, be singular or plural. But unlike English, Spanish has two forms of the word you, informal and formal. So to ask a friend or family member for help, you'd use the verb form that is affirmative, singular, and informal. For example, if Carmen's mom tells her to take the bus and buy milk, she would say, Carmen, toma el autobús y compra leche. Note that these are regular verbs and the situation is informal.
How do I know which situations are informal?
They are informal when you speak to a friend, family member, coworker, or child. They are formal when you address a stranger, an authority figure, or an elder. Here's a good rule of thumb. Use an informal command when you're on a first-name basis. Use a formal command when you would say Mr., Mrs., or Ms.
How does a verb become an informal command?
With regular verbs, an informal command takes the same form as the third person of the present indicative. For verbs that end in AR or ER, simply drop the final R from the infinitive. To tell someone to clean, you would say limpia. To tell someone to eat, you would say come. For regular verbs that end in IR, like abrir, drop the final R and change the I to an E. So to tell your friend to open the door, you'd say, abre la puerta.
How would I tell my friend to close the door?
For that, you need the stem-changing verb cerrar, which means to close. As with regular verbs, use the third person of the present indicative. Drop the final R and change the E to IE. Tell your friend, cierra la puerta.
Are there irregular informal commands?
Yes. For informal affirmative commands, 8 verbs are irregular. Di, haz, ve, pon, sal, sé, ten, and ven. Listen as Carmen and her mom use affirmative commands.
Carmen, ven. Necesito ayuda.
Sí, mamá.
Sé amable y ve al mercado.
¿Qué compro?
Necesito pan y leche y...
Haz una lista.
Bueno, ten cuidado y cuando regreses, pon la mesa.